Hey guys, so I got another unboxing for you today. This is the Gathering Storm Part 2. This is the Triumvirate of Ynnead. So this is the Eldar's group of 3 characters. So we have the Vizark, the Ukraine, can't pronounce it probably, the Avatar of Ynnead, there you go, I'm going to refer to it as such. And then you have, I've got a name already. It is Urain. Terrible names. So, so obviously you get this. You've seen this before. You get this cool art on the box, which is the characters together, and you get explaining who they are on the side, and you get a little bit of story going down. And obviously you get number 2, which is slightly off-centered, which is quite funny. Obviously ready for when they do the third one, and then get some how to use the what paints you need to paint them. Which is quite cool. These boxes are actually like a really good packaging that they've done for this set. It helps out, makes it a bit more special. So then just like before, you get an inside sleeve, inside box. You get some cool artwork with the 3 of them together, looking quite like superhero posed. And you get the back where it goes into this sort of machine again. But that's quite cool. Little details like this are quite good. And you get another art print, which has been really good, because obviously you had that in the Triumvirate of the Imperium. I'll probably saying that wrong as well, but you know. So you have this art this time, which is the 3 characters again, same one from that box. It's quite nice. You can stick this into like a frame, and then you've got some cool artwork to put on the wall. So you got the Gyrinx hiding in the corner there. So nope, don't want to go out to play yet. Then we go in, boom, we got the full colour instructions, so just like all the others. It's been really good. The Games Workshop's been putting these out recently, which is quite nice. It's a nice little addition. So the biggest one, obviously, as you can tell, to put them, the one's going to take the longest time, and the one that probably should take the longest time on, is the Avatar. Because it's so many little pieces, but they're all going quite well. All these souls and everything flying around, and they look amazing. Can't wait to build one up myself, and then get them on the battlefield. Or her, I don't know. It's a god, I guess it doesn't really have a gender. So yeah, you get this all together, and then get a little bit of this is like a quick rules basically. So if you want to take this rather than taking the rule book, if you wanted, if you already knew like what these extra rules do, it's quite good. And then you get into the others, which is quite easy to go together, and then the Vizark, which seems to be the easiest. So there you go. So then you got this is all the colours they used. It goes through the list. It's quite good. So if you want to paint them like the studios, which fits to their narrative look, it's quite good. Which I think I'll be doing. And then let's have a look at the actual sprues. So let's take a look at the Avatar. So it comes on quite a large base, a little larger than I thought it would be. I think that's a Leviathan Dreadnought style, so it's like a 8mm, I think. So it's a bit big. So it comes in quite a few pieces, as you can see. So you get this cool, like a Wraithbone style like structure that obviously has been tearing up with the energies is appearing. So I guess that goes more into the story about him being on Beltan, and then you get all these different pieces. You get option to give him 2 daggers rather than a sword, which is quite cool if you want that option instead. And then obviously you get this little rune thing he carries as well, which is his rune. And you get all the rune of Ynnead, and then you get the really long hair that it has, and then you get all the different flames. So it's literally just basically a sprue of soul flames, I guess. And then you got all these tiny little spirit stones in amongst them as well, which is quite cool. It's obviously coming from the Infinity Circuit of Beltan. So there's quite intricate little bits to go together. So a little bit of care will be taken in this, because these are tiny. They're not really super small, but they're obviously going to be a bit what's what I'm call fragile. as you can imagine. So take your time with this one. Be a bit more cautious than you might be with other kits. But it's a very cool kit altogether. Should go well, pretty nice, as we know with all the recent ones they've been doing. And then you can get a god, you get Ynnead's avatar on the battlefield, ready to lay down the Chaos Forces. Put them in the dirt. So, we're then going to have a look at the Ynnead. So she comes in two sprues. So more than two pieces there. She has two sprues. So you get her Squigs. Not quite sure how to pronounce that. On with her to go on this base because she has a longer oval style one. She also is wearing a battle clothing, I guess. I imagine, like it says a bit in the story, that she might even take it off to be in her witch suit, or she might fight in it. Might be that good. Yeah, and then you get the crazy soul headdress thing that she has, which is quite cool. And then her crazy sword. So the three of them have swords with, is it Morgenheg, the seer god or goddess. So this one's quite cool. It's very reminiscent of the Agonizers, I think it's or Husker Blades of the Dark Elder. So it's quite cool going into it. You know, it mixes all the stuff because all the different Eldar. Because I should have put it out there. This guy very much has like a Wraith styled sword, so he's a bit like the Wraith Lords ones. It's quite good with that one, or even the Wraith Blades. So it's quite interesting that he has that. And she has a Dark Elder one, and then these bits are quite cool. You get a quite intricate design on her cloak, and then the models are quite stunning from Games Workshop recently, and these should go well together. She's got like a blade fan and everything, so these should be good models to put together. So yeah, so there you go. That is Ynnead, and then we go on to the Vizark. So he gets a normal 32mm base, nothing special for him. He is quite simple really, he's just one sprue, so he's crazy cloak, he's like back veins, and his sword looks very much like a dire sword. Obviously all the swords have names. I think his is the Silent Storm, or the, I'll find out for us, why not. So he carries Azor Ver, the sword of silent screams, even. She carries, Yrene carries Karvir, the sword of sorrows, and the Avatar carries Vizif Zar, the sword of souls. Probably got all those wrong, but you never know, I might got one right. So these cool swords, which obviously go together in the fluff, the idea is the 5 swords will probably wake up the god. They have 3 at the minute, as far as we know. So that's pretty cool. But looking at the model again, so you get this cool pelt thing he has. You get the creates dire sword style weapon, and then he very much looks very reminiscent of Ortox, but he's wearing ancient Eldar armor, which is quite cool. So he harkens back to the old glory days, which will return. So yeah, it's quite a cool model. All in all, the 3 models are pretty damn excellent, and they work quite well towards their artwork and everything. So really looking forward to putting these together, getting them on the battlefield. Hopefully you guys will be joining us on those battlefields fighting chaos, or you could be fighting for chaos, trying to bring down the Imperium of Man or the galaxy as a whole. Either way, hope you have fun, and soon we shall have Guilliman and his lot, and hopefully soon Chaos, because they should really be in it already, because they're the main bad guys. But you never know. I imagine pretty damn soon. Looking forward to the rest of the Gathering Storm. Hope you guys are as well. See you later.